Have you ever had that feeling? That sixth sense that you're being watched? You're sitting at your desk, deep in concentration, the world faded into the background. You're in the kitchen, focused on chopping vegetables, or maybe you're just lying down, scrolling quietly through your phone. And then, you look up. There they are. A little furry face, peeking around the doorframe. A soft, questioning meow from the hallway. Or perhaps a sudden, silent jump onto the corner of your desk, just for a moment, before they wander off again, their mission seemingly complete. It's a ritual every cat owner knows intimately. These little check-ins. It's not about food this time. The bowl is full. It's not about playtime. Their favorite toy lies untouched. So why do they do it? What exactly do they want from you in these fleeting, quiet moments? This behavior is one of the most common and most misunderstood feline habits, a silent language that speaks volumes about your relationship. Today, we're going to decode that language. We're uncovering 5 secret messages behind your cat's constant check-ins, revealing the complex and heartwarming reasons for this endearing habit. We'll explore their world, from their territorial instincts to their social hierarchies, and what we find will deepen your appreciation for the incredible creature you share your life with. And make sure you stay with us until the end, because the number one reason is the most profound of all, and it proves that to your cat, you are their entire world. To understand your cat, you must first understand their perception of the world. And to your cat, your home isn't just a shared space. It's their personal kingdom, and they are the reigning monarch of every nook, cranny, and sunbeam. This powerful primal instinct for territory goes far beyond mere physical spaces. It extends to the living beings within it. Most importantly, it extends to you. You've certainly experienced it. That moment your cat comes to you and begins to rub their head, their cheeks, and the side of their body against your legs. It feels like one of the most loving and affectionate gestures in the world, and it absolutely is. But there is a deeper, more strategic layer to this behavior. When your cat rubs against you, they are actively marking you with their unique scent. Their cheeks, chin, and forehead contain specialized glands that release pheromones, a distinct olfactory signature that is entirely their own. By depositing this scent onto you, they are creating an invisible fence, a clear and unambiguous message to any other cat or animal that might wander by. The message is simple: this human is mine. They are a part of my colony, my family, my safe space. They are off limits. You have been claimed. But cats don't just stop at marking their claim. They are incredibly diligent about defending and maintaining it. And this is where the check-ins come into play. Your feline friend will frequently patrol the borders of their kingdom. And that includes checking in with you, their most prized possession. They are ensuring that no intruders have challenged their authority, that no strange new scents have appeared on you while you were out in the world. Whether it's a curious sniff of your shoes when you come home, a gentle nudge of their head against your hand while you work, or a watchful, unblinking gaze from across the room, they are on patrol. What seems like just an adorable, random act of affection is, at its core, a sophisticated strategy to maintain their hold over their territory. You are the heart of their kingdom, and they are simply making their rounds, ensuring all is well with the throne. It's a testament not just to their possessiveness, but to your importance in their life. You are so valuable that you are worth protecting, patrolling, and constantly, lovingly, reclaiming as their own. Let's be honest for a moment. In the daily life of a domestic cat, you are the source of everything good. You are the bringer of food, the keeper of the sacred water bowl, the master of the can opener, the guardian of the cozy blankets, and the wiggler of the string. As one cat owner so perfectly put it, your cat is often just making sure their food train hasn't left the station. On the surface, a check-in can be a simple, practical matter. It's a subtle reminder, a quick assessment to see if the resource that's you might become active again soon. They are masters of pattern recognition. They know that you getting up from your desk often precedes a trip to the kitchen. They know that the sound of you putting down your book might mean it's time for evening cuddles. Their check-in is a form of instinctual planning, a way to gauge the probability of a positive outcome in the near future. But it goes deeper than that, because our cats are not just opportunistic, they are incredibly intelligent, and they are excellent students of human behavior. In fact, they might be better at training us than we are at training them. Think about what happens when that cute little face appears in your doorway. What is your reaction? You likely stop what you're doing. You might say their name in a soft, happy tone. You might offer a quick pet, a chin scratch, or even get up to give them a tasty treat. You think you're simply showing love, but from your cat's perspective, a clear transaction has just occurred. They performed an action, checking in, and they received a reward. Essentially, by reacting with affection and attention every single time, you are actively reinforcing the behavior. They have learned, through simple and effective conditioning, that when they come to you, they get a positive result. So, they'll keep coming back for more. They've got your number. Now, I am not saying you should stop doing this. Who among us could possibly resist rewarding those adorable moments? It's one of the great joys of having a cat. But it's empowering to understand the dynamic at play. Your cat's frequent visits are not just a sign of their needs, but a testament to their cleverness and how well they have learned to communicate with you in a way that guarantees a loving response. They are not just your dependent, they are your clever, persistent, and utterly charming partner in this relationship you've built together. One of the most cherished qualities of cats, as many of you have rightly pointed out in your stories, is their boundless curiosity. Every little thing interests them. A dust bunny floating in a sunbeam, a crumpled piece of paper, the drip of a faucet, it's all a source of fascination. Now, take that intense curiosity and apply it to the most complex and unpredictable thing in their entire universe, you. To truly grasp this, try to see the world from their perspective for a moment. Imagine being suddenly transported to a strange, unfamiliar world. The inhabitants of this world are giant, but mostly friendly. They feed you, provide you with shelter, and play with you. But they also do things that are utterly baffling. They spend hours a day staring intently at glowing rectangles of various sizes, their thumbs moving with mysterious purpose. Every morning, they perform a strange ritual involving a noisy machine that produces a mysterious, dark brown liquid that they drink, but won't let you near. They can summon food from metal cans with just a twist of a magic wand we call a can opener. They disappear for hours at a time and return smelling of the strange, unknown outside world. They make loud, rhythmic noises, what we call music, and sometimes they even sing along, a behavior that must be truly perplexing to a creature that communicates in purrs and meows. Essentially, this is what your cat experiences living with you. No wonder they are so relentlessly curious about the strange behaviors of the humans they share their lives with. Their world is a puzzle, and you are the biggest piece. Every glance, every visit, every check-in is a research mission. It's their way of trying to solve the puzzle of who you are and what you do. They are conducting a long-term field study on the dominant species in the household. Their check-ins are data collection points. Your tone of voice, your posture, what you're looking at, what you smell like, it all tells them something about your current state and the state of the household. Your cat may never fully understand our habits, but their curiosity drives them to keep an eye on you, to observe, to learn. So when they pop their head in, they aren't just being nosy. They are scientists on a mission of discovery, and you are their favorite, most fascinating subject. Our cats often have a reputation for being fiercely independent, aloof loners who only tolerate our presence. But in reality, feline social structures are surprisingly complex and subtle. In the wild, cats often form loose colonies. And within these groups, quiet social hierarchies come into play. And one of the most important behaviors for establishing and maintaining this hierarchy is grooming. When one cat grooms another, a behavior known as allogrooming, it's not just a display of affection or hygiene. It is often a subtle assertion of social standing. The cat doing the grooming is typically the more dominant or confident individual in the pair. It's a way of saying, I am in a position to care for you, we are a bonded pair, and I am the leader here. Now, consider your own interactions with your cat. How often do you stroke your cat's head, gently rub their face, or scratch them behind the ears? To you, it's a simple, pure expression of love. But to your cat, it carries this additional, instinctual layer of meaning. This act of petting mimics the act of allogrooming, and it reinforces your position as the leader of the household. Even if it feels like they have you on their schedule, scooping their litter box and serving their meals on demand, on a deeper, primal level, they often see you as the head honcho, the manager of the household. So why do they keep checking in on you throughout the day? It's not just curiosity or a need for attention. In this context, it's much like an employee reporting to their manager. Your cat is periodically checking in to ensure that all is well under your leadership. It's their way of touching base, showing respect for the established order, and making sure their supervisor is still in charge and that the household is stable and secure. Of course, as many of you know, this dynamic can often feel hilariously reversed. We've all heard stories of the guard cat who supervises every move, or the cat who meows insistently until their human performs a task correctly. Sometimes it truly feels like they are the manager and we are the ones being checked on. Who is really in charge is a beautiful, ongoing debate in any cat-loving home. But this subtle behavior of checking in is a powerful sign of their respect for the social bond you've built. a quiet acknowledgement of the stable, loving hierarchy you share. And finally, the number one reason your cat checks in on you, you are their protector and safe haven. We've talked about territory, resources, curiosity, and hierarchy. But if we strip all of that away, we are left with the single most powerful force in your cat's life, their deep and profound emotional attachment to you. More than anything else, a check-in is a heartbeat check. It is your cat's way of connecting with their ultimate source of safety, comfort, and love. To a small animal, the world can be a loud and intimidating place. The distant boom of thunder, the startling roar of the vacuum cleaner, the bark of a neighbor's dog, these are all potential threats. In those moments of uncertainty, you are their anchor. Your calm presence offers them the courage to navigate a world that can often feel overwhelming. Each time your cat checks in on you, it's their way of confirming that their protector is still there, still on guard. This instinct becomes most powerful and most visible when we, their humans, are the ones who are vulnerable. As so many of you have shared in your beautiful and moving stories, this behavior is never stronger than when you are sick. When you're lying in bed, feeling unwell, your cat's behavior often changes. They become extra attentive. They will come into the room not to ask for anything, but simply to be with you, to sit quietly on the bed, to watch over you. If you've ever been a parent, you know that deep-seated instinct to check on a sleeping child, just to make sure they're okay. In these moments, that is exactly what your cat is doing for you. They may not understand illness, but they understand vulnerability. They are checking on you to make sure you're safe, to protect you with their presence, to offer the only comfort they know how to give. It is the purest and most selfless sign that they don't just live with you, they love you, and they are deeply and inextricably bonded to you. So, from a territorial claim to a research mission, from a resource check to an act of profound love, your cat's check-ins are a complex and beautiful language. But let's be honest, the checking in goes both ways, doesn't it? How many times have you been home, realized you haven't seen your furry companion for an hour, and stopped everything you were doing to go and find them, just to make sure they're okay? It's a beautiful, reciprocal dance of affection and concern. It's a reminder of the incredible, unspoken connection you share. As one of our viewers so perfectly and poignantly put it, to us, a cat is a chapter in our life. To them, we are their entire book. What unique or funny way does your cat check in on you? Please share your story in the comments below. We truly love reading them and feeling part of this shared experience. If this video resonated with you and helped you understand your feline friend a little better, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Why Cats Do That to become part of our amazing community of cat lovers.